An earlier decision to amend Article 46 of the Constitution of St. Lucia was demonstrably justified in March following the resignation of Jeremiah Norbert as Deputy Speaker of the House of Assembly. Norbert resigned to assume the portfolio of Dr. Virginia Albert Poyott, who suffered a medical emergency. The amendment of Article 46 would ensure the Deputy Speaker position would not remain vacant as it had in the past. Norbert officially assumed the role of Minister in the Philip J. Pierre Cabinet on Monday, March 4, 2024, with responsibility for crime prevention and persons with disabilities, in addition to taking on the ministerial duties of Dr. Virginia Albert Poyott.
I will assign this portfolio to the Honorable Jeremiah Norbert, who is an embodiment of the talent and potential of these disabled citizens.
Prime Minister Philip J. Pierre would provide more clarity on Norbert's role in his cabinet after his appointment drew criticism in some quarters.
He is going to be working in the office of the Prime Minister, and the Prime Minister's PS will serve him for now in these two ministries.
The opposition United Workers' Party was most vocal in its censure of the Prime Minister for expanding his cabinet with Norbert's appointment as a minister. UWP spokesman Leonard Montour called the creation of the new portfolio an attempt to gloss over the Pierre administration's poor management of the crime situation.
We are seeing that the use of our resources is going for creating jobs for the henchmen and women, for the boys, and at the same time not recognizing that where they have failed and accepting constructive criticism and advice. The Prime Minister, obviously, is too egotistic, having realized that he has become an abject failure as far as the Ministry of National Security is concerned. He would not do the honorable thing as he has been advised to, and that is to relieve himself of the portfolio.
Meanwhile, the vacancy created by Norbert's resignation was creating its own contention with opposition leader Alan Chastanet, calling the government's attempts to modify the constitution to allow for the appointment of a deputy speaker from outside the House of Assembly unconstitutional. Deputy Prime Minister Dr. Ernest Hilaire, in response to Chastanet's concerns, said the government would be seeking the opinion of the Court of Appeal on the constitutional validity of appointing a non-member of the House of Assembly to the position of Deputy Speaker.
I think the leader of the opposition wrote a letter to the Attorney General, and before we could even respond to him, he actually released it to the media, had a press conference. We have a difference of opinion with him on it, and we will, in his letter, he suggested that the Court of Appeal is asked for an opinion. We have no difficulty in doing so.
Despite the government acquiescing to the leader of opposition's request to seek a legal interpretation from the Court of Appeal, Prime Minister Philip J. Pierre said he would proceed with the appointment of a new deputy speaker. Former Prime Minister Dr. Kenny Anthony would eventually be elected as the new deputy speaker. Gun violence was fast becoming a leading cause of premature death for the island's men, with yet more lives being claimed by the scourge in March. The month began with 2 victims being gunned down. Only one would survive to tell the tale. Police also registered success in concluding a number of cases. One teenager was formally charged for killing another 17-year-old, McKay Jesse Jaidi Flemius of Goodlands Castries. Police also charged Dylan Charles for the murder of 28-year-old Yannick Charles. The Major Crimes Unit of the Royal St. Lucia Police Force also arrested a 9th suspect in the murder of 18-year-old Charles Isaiah Luke Victor of Monripomiku. Lawmen also successfully preferred charges in the 1-year-old homicide case of Serafina Stacy. Meanwhile, government engaged in talks with the French government on further collaboration between the two countries in the fight against crime. On Friday, 14th March, the Prime Minister and his cabinet welcomed the Minister of the Interior and Overseas Territories of the Republic of France for discussions on a range of issues, including the reinstatement of the local police K9 unit.
And of course, the meeting was quite productive and successful, and we look forward to increased collaboration between St. Lucia and the French in the areas of training. If I may say, we discussed the K9 unit, which we are looking forward to, which will be of great significance and of assistance to us in the area of crime fighting and citizen security. And for that, I'm grateful.
The French Interior Minister, Gérald Darmanin, announced the appointment of a new French police specialist to oversee matters of police cooperation. The Interior Minister also met with the Police Commissioner and other high-ranking members of the Royal St. Lucia Police Force.
It was a rare opportunity for us here at the Embassy to listen to our Minister announcing that a new specialist, a new police specialist, will be reinforcing our team very soon. And it was an opportunity for the Minister to introduce this policeman to the Prime Minister and the St. Lucian colleagues in presence of the Police Commissioner this morning during the meeting.
Prime Minister and National Security Minister Philippe J. Pierre, in response to expressed concerns, stressed that the Royal St. Lucia Police Force would maintain control of its operations following the installation of the French police specialist here.